So I'm Douglas Tutt. I have a background in private equity and also as an operator with a leveraged buyout business. I made a conscious decision to move out of the operating business because I wanted to understand what it meant to sort of lead and build successful businesses. As a result of that decision, I ended up in a business where I started out at the level of building an emerging market, ultimately ran the vertical for energy, and then ultimately the COO of the business. That business was owned both by Riverside Company and by Every Partners, and sort of a successful run at a 4X exit on a business as COO at 2010. And so I'm now back as a fundless sponsor looking for opportunities to partner with PE firms to build another business again.
So tell us a little bit about BlackmoreConnects and the value proposition for yourself and or executives in general that aren't as knowledgeable.
Sure. So Gerald, you came as a reference to me from a trusted friend who knew that I was looking at ways to generate additional deal flow. And he shared with me some of your background, your story, and I responded, Gerald sounds like a guy that I need to know. Subsequent to that, we've had a series of conversations, and I'm now seeing sort of the promise of exposure to a number of PE firms. Clearly, for the value to come up here it's a drop in the bucket to have an opportunity to meet qualified PE firms who are, I believe, actively looking, and from what I gathered from the panel discussion today, have a genuine interest with partnering along this strategy.
Yeah, with execs. So for the general executive, what are the benefits in terms of the BlackmoreConnects if they don't know anything about PE and they want to get into the PE world? What about the people, process, and technology that BlackmoreConnects offers?
Yeah, so I'm still getting exposed to that. I think as you and I have talked, I think there's some sort of building blocks for people who may not come from the industry to educate them on what the asset class is, how deals get done, sort of some of the challenges for executives who are really thinking about trying to enter the market and done so in a way that I think I see you repeating and emphasizing this is not an easy process. And I don't know how that weighs on sort of churn with executives coming and maybe not coming back over time. But I think that's important to share with people that this is a challenging asset class to get deals done. And it takes a real commitment in order to sort of stay on and continue to chug along on the course because the mortality rate in getting deals across the finish line is high.
That's it.